Well, hello there folks, and welcome back to the Whisky Friend with me, Alan. It's another week, and you know what that means? Yes, it's another brand new video. In today's video, guys, I'm going to cover the Springbank. It's the 9-year-old local barley. I know my last video I did a couple of 9-year-olds. I actually forgot I had this one, and I probably would have rolled that into that video as well. But I've got this, so I'm going to go through this today with you guys. As you know, I'm a Campbelltown fan. I like my Kilkerran, and obviously I've got quite a bit of Springbank. Glen Scotia again. I think I've got some Glen Scotia kicking about somewhere. Yeah, got a couple of Glen Scotias here as well. Got the Ruby Port. That's the second bottle of that. Fantastic stuff. But without further ado, guys, I'm just going to crack on with this local barley. I'm not going to talk anything about Springbank because I don't think I'll be able to tell you anything that's going to be new to you. I think everyone knows who Springbank is. And wow, it's a fantastic colour on this. It's all natural, no colour added, unchill filtered. 57.7 ABV, so it's a nice one. Casks in this, I'm pretty sure it's 80% bourbon casks, 20% sherry casks. So without any further ado, guys, on the nose, Springbank local barley. Wow. Okay. Straight up front, it's fruity, it's sweet, it's malty. You can smell the barley, but it's like a sweet barley. Wow, there's loads going on. It's typically have a wee bit of a tongue twister there, guys. It's typically complex from Springbank. Lots of vanilla, lots of honey. That'll be coming from the bourbon casks. There's not a lot of sherry influence in this. Maybe a touch of dried fruit in the background. I'm picking up some peat, but again, there's not a lot of peat either. It's quite custardy. It's like one of those. It's like a custard cake. It's like a little pie. Getting that kind of biscuity note, kind of crusty. Lots of honey. Yeah, it's like that kind of custard tart. I'm picking up now a little floral. It's there's a kind of violet note. Wow, this is real nice. Maybe a touch of lemon. Okay, let's see how it is on the palate. Slange, guys. Wow. Starts off just there's a nice mouthfeel, but it starts off nice and slowly, and then the intensity builds. It's really sweet and fruity. I'm picking up maybe some peach and pear, couple of fruits there. As it develops, it's more barley, custardy, vanilla, honey, and that lemon's definitely there. It's like a citrus lemon. That's definitely there. Let's try another sip, guys. This is wonderful stuff. It's a fantastic mouthfeel as well. on that second sip, guys. There's a little bit of oak, bit of wood, maybe some wood tannins. Not in a bad way, they're quite nice tannins. It's a bit salty, but it's still fruity, it's still sweet. It's actually a bit grainy and a bit woody. And there's definitely a big lemon note. And there's a little floral, the violets are there. Tastes a little floral. It's like you have these sweets like Pamela Violets in the UK. It's a bit like those. As I say, there's not a lot of sherry, and there's definitely there's peat, but it's not heavily peated, this. And there's a little bit coming through now. Is that typical kind of, it is typical Springbank. It's beautifully balanced, really well put together. It's complex. That Springbank funk is there a little bit. That is like a kind of rubbery note. Nice. You either love it or you hate it. I can have it either way, I'm not too bad with it. Okay, the finish. Let's try a little bit on the finish, guys. Just going back a little bit to the nose, guys, and the palate. When you first nose this and you first taste it, it actually smells a little bit older than 9 years old. So I'm not sure if there is any older stuff in this, because it certainly noses older and it tastes older. But when you get to the finish, that there's a youthful sharpness comes in, so it comes more of its 9 year old within the finish, but on the nose and the palate it seems a little bit older. As I say, in the finish there's a lot of wood, there's a bit of wood spice coming in. There's tannins are still there, the funk's still there, and it is fruity and it's sweet. It's quite biscuity on the end as well, and it's quite salty. So there's lots and lots going on. I actually think if I had a wee bit more time with this, guys, there's more in there than I've given to you today. But see, this is just a quick whiz through this little sample bottle. As regards with this bottle, I think there was roughly about 9,200 bottles produced. As I say, it's all naturally coloured, no chill filter. 57.7, I think this one. Yeah, 57.7 this one. So it's a fantastic bottle. I think it was around about 92 to 95 pounds a bottle, which seems a lot for a 9 year old, but it's Springbank. It'll get, I think it did sell out pretty quick. I've seen a couple on the secondary market, so I think that's probably where, if you're going to try and get a hold of one of these, I think that's where it's going to come from. Is it worth £92? It's a nice whiskey, but I think I'd probably rather pay for the 18 year old, which is roughly about this price, and I'd even go the 12 year old cask strength, which is a lot less than this. So all in all, it's a good whiskey. If you come across it, it's certainly worth a try. Would I chase it in the secondary market? I don't think I'd chase it. I did try the 11 year old local barley and the 16 year old local barley a few years back, and I think the other two were slightly better than this. I just think they were a bit older. The 16 was definitely a much better one. The 11 year old was great. Don't get me wrong, this is nice as well. But would I pay the 95? I don't think I'd pay the £95 for it. But it's super whiskey. And that's me, just a quick one today, guys. I'm not going to mess around. Getting all set and packed to head up to Glasgow tomorrow. I've got the whiskey gathering in Glasgow with Roy and the Scotch Test Dummies and loads of guys coming from all over. So I'm all excited about that. So I just thought I'd pop a quick review in. I'm off on holiday on Monday, so I don't know when the next video is going to come. But I'm sure you'll wait for me. But again, I'm Alan. Thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to seeing you soon. If you've liked what I've done, or you like the videos, you may want to give me the thumbs up, and if you feel that you've liked it enough, you may want to consider subscribing. But again, I'm Alan, the Whiskey Friend. I'll hope to see you all soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.